So Hamza makes $1.5 million a year, and you have to ask, how is he actually making this much money? And so in this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy that he uses to be able to make millions of dollars a year and how he's going to make tens of millions in the next few years. And I'm also going to show you one guy that he doesn't talk about that's been able to make him a lot of money. Now, he has over 2.28 million subscribers on YouTube. He has over 300,000 on Instagram and Twitter. And you have to ask, how is he turning all these eyeballs into cash? Well, for you to understand this, you have to understand the modern day millionaire. The old millionaires are out the door. Modern day millionaires are the new thing. And what they do is they sell digital products. Now, digital products have four things. Number one is the content, which is the course. Number two is the private group. Number three are the calls. So this could be weekly calls. This could be one-on-one calls. This could be anything, really, calls in general. Number four is accountability. So you have to hold people accountable in the group. Now, for you to be able to sell anything online, you have to understand who are you selling this thing to. And so Hamza is selling to that one clear kid in high school or college that struggles with porn. He's, masturbating every day. Social media is addicted to his phone, lust, social life, doesn't have a social life, mental health, and physical health. Now, once he has that clear picture, then he's able to make content to solve that specific person. He's not trying to help everybody. He has one clear avatar that he's going after. And because he has that, that's what allowed him to be able to get a lot of views. He gets 4 million, 2 million because he has one specific person that he's going after. Now, it's not enough just to make content. You have to prove that you are a person that people should listen to, right? And you have to have proof that you solve those problems. And Hamza, I met him in Bali, and he shows exactly how he's been able to do it. And his lifestyle, his demeanor, it shows that he's the person that's been able to actually solve his own problems. Now, once you have proof that you've done it yourself, you have to prove that you've done it for other people, right? And this is why he has social proof, which is testimonials. If you go on his website, he has the program and he talks about the program, but he also shows how he's been able to help other people. And they have a lot of reviews on how he's been able to do that. And so this is how he's able to get a lot of people to buy his digital products. Another modern day millionaire, soon to be billionaire, I think, is Andrew Tate. And he has one clear avatar. Anybody that's under the matrix, whoever wants to be rich, wants to stop being lazy, join the real world, which is his digital product. And he just made a video actually on the New Year's on how to crush the year. And something super special right here is that he has the link to the actual website. And what does he do? He sells an online product. He sells a digital product. And that digital product is a course. And guess what? It's the exact same thing that Hamza does. And he has testimonials. He has proof that he's done it for other people. And he shows you his lifestyle, right? So if you look at Tristan Tate and all of the vlogs that they do, they have Lamborghinis, they have a mansion, and you want to live that life. And so they prove that they've been able to escape the matrix, and that's what gets you to want to buy them. And he also proves that he could do it for other people as well, right? So this is what makes the entire thing work. Now, how does Hamza use it to be able to make $1.5 million a year? You have to understand the top of funnel. The top of funnel is basically him making free content. I showed you right here, he's making millions of views on his YouTube videos. He has 100,000 on Instagram and Twitter. And what's special, you have to understand the value equation, right? The perception of value. And basically the perception of value is that when you give away high quality free content, right, they build trust. And when you build so much trust with somebody for free, this is when they want to take a step further, right? So you watch all of Hamza's videos on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, and it's really good content, and that's why he's been able to succeed. But when you have really good content and you haven't even paid the guy money, it's like, well, I want to see what his paid stuff is. And so the next point of this is that he takes people from YouTube videos to join his free group. And his free group right here, you can see right here, has 15,000 members. This is where things get crazy. Even though this is a free private group, he has over 15,000 members. And guess what? He has all the free value on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You give so much value, you build more trust with the audience. Then if you build more trust, the audience wants to go down the buyer's journey. And so they take the next step. If I'm getting all this value from YouTube or from Instagram, from Twitter, let me see what the private group's about. I don't even have to pay money. Just join the group. And guess what? This is all part of his plan. So now once you join the group, guess what? Out of the 15,000, they're talking about more things, more exclusive content. And they're saying, hey, if you want even more value, why don't you just pay us $129 a month, right? And there's people in this program that are in the paid program that are talking about the paid program. And so you naturally, because you receive so much value, and this is the key, you have to give value online. If you don't give value, you're not going to get paid. But once you give so much value and you have a private group, that leads to the next step, which is, hey, if you got so much value, what would happen in your head if you paid this guy money? You're like, wow, I'm getting so much value. I would get way more value if I paid him money. And so this is what's crazy. This is what's making him, this one page is making him $1.5 million a year. He has 1,000 members, and it's showing you right here, 1,000 members, and they pay him $129 a month. Now let's do the math, guys, right? I'm Asian, so I love math. But if you do it right here, 1,000 members, paid him $129 a month. That's $129,000 a month, every month. That times 12 months, guys, out of the year is $1.5 million and some change. So this is exactly how Hamza's making money. He's selling a digital product, and a digital product has more content, has a private group, has calls, and has accountability. And that is how he's making that much money. Now, what would I do if I was Hamza and I wanted to go from, let's say, 150K to 1 million a month? Well, I would raise the prices just like Andrew Tate right here. I would have a year-long price. And what that allows him to do is it makes him be able to sell more things at a higher ticket price. And that's what allows him to be able to bring a sales team, right? So if you build a sales team, he has a lot of people in his audience, in his private group. There's 15,000 people in this group that I can call, I can text, and be able to sell a package. But if you're only selling $129 a month, it's not really, doesn't make sense in terms of math to be able to hire on a sales team. But once you have a sales team, your sales can go from 200K a month, and that's really where you build an 8-figure, 9-figure empire, is by building the sales team. So that's how I would do it. I build out a phone setting team, I collect their emails, and I would actually build a setter team that is able to chat, call the people to be able to make him $1 million a month. Now, do you remember when I talked about this guy right here? I blurred out his face, but this guy, his name is Andrew Kirby. And how does he have to do with this? Well, if you go over to the same group, this is the school group, he talks about how he made Hamza. This is actually a testimonial video where Hamza recorded how much Andrew Kirby has helped him. And if you go through this screenshot, if you zoom in here, $116,000 in 4 days, guys. In 4 days, he made him $114,000. How crazy is this? This guy right here that you're looking at right here was able to make him this much money. And so how does this have anything to do with you? Why am I showing you a white kid that's been able to help Hamza? Well, this is the opportunity that I want to share with you guys, right? The opportunity in 2024 is to take creators like Hamza and take advantage of their audience. Hamza wasn't making any money before this. I want you guys to understand that. He wasn't making any money before this. He wasn't selling a product online. The second this year, this guy helped Hamza build and release this type of coaching program, he was then able to make $116,000 in 4 days. And you can do it as well. You don't need an audience. All you have to do is you have to help find creators, right? Creators or coaches that have an audience, sell a high ticket program to their audience. And guess what? You can make Hamza money right here. Like he was able to make $116,000. If you have somebody else that has maybe even 100,000 followers and release a high ticket program or an online course, build out a community just like this, where you have a free community and a paid, you will make them a lot of money. And guess what? You just take a percentage of sales, and that's how you're really able to blow up in this new economy. So if you want to learn more about this model, the next steps is I have an entire free course, entirely for free for you guys, right? And I'm doing what I'm telling you guys to do. And what Hamza does, give value. And I'm going to give you guys value. Watch my free 25-minute course that shows you exactly how to get your first creator client so that you can make money and take advantage of this creator economy. And it'll be somewhere here. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, right? And you'll get all the sauce on how to grow this type of agency. And if you want my one-on-one mentorship, you want me to coach you, and you're serious about doing this, and you don't have a pride, you're willing to learn, DM me on Instagram at Caleb Che, and we'll talk about the one-on-one mentorship. Other than that, guys, make some content, make some money, and let's get it. Peace.